Well, hello everybody. Yes, it's me, Mad Dog, Scott. I'm here, yeah. And what am I here for? To tell you a little story. My vape story. Do you want to listen? Right. Well, I had my first cigarette at around 7 years of age. Nicked it out of my mum's packet. Me and James Luthwaite down to the bushes at the end of the street. Now, I don't even think I inhaled when I was that. We didn't know. We were 7. It was a Kendal. I grew up in Kendal, very rural area. So it wasn't like city kids or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm in Liverpool now. It was a small town, that sort of thing. So I tried the cigarette at 7, and then didn't even go there near cigarettes until I was about 10, 11 years of age. About the year before you hit high school. So last year of primary, that's when I experimented again. Me and Simon Gill, with a friend of mine. So yeah, because James Luthwaite, he went to a different school. Anyway, it was me and Simon Gill. Having a cigarette at break time, 4th year primary. So by the time I got into high school, secondary school, if you're in the UK, yeah, I was smoking 10 cigarettes a day. Benson Hedges, special filter. If you know Benson Hedges, a class cigarette, yeah, because I like a bit of class. It's nice to have a bit of class, isn't it? Hey, you know, this, that, and the other. Class A's and that. Like Class A, cherries and what have you, yeah. Yeah, we like some class. Yes, we do. Right, so Benson Hedges was my thing. So, at age 18, once I'd started work and all that, could afford cigarettes, you know. Obviously at school, you'd have to, because you need money, you know. I'd only get my dinner money and that's go on my cigarettes. So I was smoking, at 18, I was smoking about, 40 a day, if not more. And my friends, even the friends of mine that smoked, they're always saying to me, "Oh, Scott, you know, you need to cut down, you know, you smoke too much." And I was, but I loved them. I loved my cigarettes. You know, it's like, I always had a cigarette in my hand. And that's just the way it was. So, throughout the 90s, yeah, 90s, see, I was 18 in 1990, right? The rave scene hit the UK, acid house, all that, legal warehouse parties. I was there, did it all, Quadrant Park, you know, the States, wherever, Hacienda, you fucking name it, I was there, dancing my tits off like a young little motherfucker, enjoying the fucking hell out of it, yeah? Really enjoyed it. So, bang, right. 1990, 2 decades, chronic drug problem. I was using crack cocaine and heroin at the end, for 24 years, more or less. So I was on methadone and all the rest of it. Now, to get to the vaping bit, let me have a little vape on this because, all right. Oh, absolutely, yeah. So, e-cigarettes. So around 2011, maybe a bit before, went into my local Asian discount shop. We have quite a few Asian discount shops around and about Liverpool. And they were selling e-cigarettes. What's this? You know, all right. And it was a cigarette shaped, yeah, like pencil, yeah, cigarette. And it had, you had to plug it into the wall, the battery, and then it come with a little, the filter bit was full of pre-juice. But I don't even really know if there was actually any nicotine in it at that time. I don't know, but wispy, crappy bits of, it didn't work, you know. So So I was like, all right, okay. So, and then I noticed the clearomizer tanks, the ones with the wicks that come down and you fill them from the top. God, I had a few of them over the years that passed, 2011, 12, 13. Now, 2014, 15 was probably, like in between, should say, in between those years, I had several ego type tank setups, and they never ever satisfied me. Now, see, this is what that really gets me about people. The information isn't there for smokers. I didn't have a clue. The reason why I wasn't enjoying these products for a good while was because I didn't know that you had to change the coil. Nobody tells you. There's never any instructions with them. You know what I mean? No one tells you about battery safety or anything like that. That you got to change the coil. There's more to it. All this sort of thing. Anyway, I digress. So I had some terrible news, and that was probably in 2015. That my friend of mine, Colin, a good friend of mine, he lives down in London. He had an heart attack. It's only 43 heart attack. So he had to have 2 stents put in, and the doctor said to him, if you don't stop smoking, you're going to end up in an early fucking grave. So he got shocked. He was like me, loved a cigarette. He loves to be a Benson Hedges man, he'll tell you that, yeah? So he come down to see me and he said, well, I'm starting this vaping thing. I was like, okay, all right. He said, well, you know what I'm going to do? I said, what? He said, I'm going to, he was a chef. He worked at Pall Mall, Credit Suisse. If you know Credit Suisse, big bank company. Yeah. So he was working there and he decided to start selling e-cigarettes on eBay, 2015. So, anyway, time goes by, maybe summer 2015, he comes and visits me and he says, look at this. I said, what? He said, just get onto this. And he come up and he said, he had one of these. Now, if you don't know what it is, it's a Aspire, yeah, CF sub, yeah, and it's the Atlantis tank, yeah, and he took a vape on it, which I'll do now. Yeah. He took a vape on it, and the amount of fucking vapor that come out of it was amazing compared to what I'd had before. I was like, oh my God, isn't that fucking cool? So he said, I'll send you one in the post, Scott. Okay. So he sent me one in the post. Now, I wasn't too sure about coils then. Not even he told me. He didn't tell me till months after. Oh, well, because I used it, and it was helping me, but I was getting burnt taste, and I thought, well, it's knackered. No, well, he come down a couple of months later and said, oh, you need to change the coil. I said, well, I'm a fucking mind reader. You know what I mean? Fucking must be right, The information needs to be there for the newbies because, I didn't have a fucking clue. Didn't have a fucking jar of glue. So, I knew when it tasted bad, I could change the coil. Now, in the meantime, when Colin would come down, we'd go to a shop, a vape shop. But it's like more of a herbal shop type thing. Legal highs, pipes and bongs, but they sold juice on the side, yeah? So, and there was flavours coming in that I would enjoy. Not the crap that, they sell with the 50-50 blends with those fucking clearomizer fucking things. And yeah, all the fucking, they were useless. Anyway, so we go and get some decent juice. So we get Pebbles Donut, Like a Sir, yeah, Twisted 420, yeah, Like a Sir, not too shabby. Things like that. And those Kraken with the squid ink. Hansel's Folly, Natural Bean Killer. So there's juice that I was enjoying. Now, so that was 2015 up to about October, November. Which when I got to November, or October, late October, November, I had some bad news. And God bless her, R.I.P. Auntie Alison. It would have been her 66th birthday today. Found out that she'd got brain cancer. She'd had a mini stroke and they found she's got brain cancer and she's got primary cancer in her lung. So it wasn't looking good. So over that time, she'd had lots of operations. Christmas was obviously coming up and she deteriorated quite rapidly, to be honest. I actually saw my Auntie Alison the day after Boxing Day, was it? It was the day after Boxing Day, and she died the day later, I think. Yes, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was, yeah. Anyway, she died. My favourite auntie. She smoked Benson and Hedges like myself, like the class cigarette, and it shocked me. And so I was visiting my sister, and Jessica, my lovely niece Jessica, come up to me and said, "Uncle, you shouldn't be smoking, you know, it's really bad for you. When are you going to stop smoking?" And I said, "You know what, Jessica? I'm going to stop smoking." I said, once my dad goes to the Dominican Republic for New Year, and he always brings me cigarettes back. I said, once I've smoked the cigarettes that Grandad's bought for me, I'm going to give up and start vaping. So that's what I did. So he come back, he got back around mid to late January, give me 400 Marlboro. Fucking hell. I know, you could have fucking bought me some better cigarettes than Marlboro, like, no, that's all you had on the plane anyway. Right. Anyway, I'm an ungrateful cunt sometimes, aren't I? Right, so I had my last Marlboro, I'd smoked what he sent me, and that's it, started vaping. Now, around that Christmas time, I'd a Target tank. Remember a Vape bought one of them. I bought an X-Cube 2. And as you know, obviously, like, it's been it's well over 12 months, 14 months without a cigarette. So something's working for me. You know what I mean? You know what? I spent so much. I give up so many times. And failed. Chewing gum, patches, lozenges, inhalers, fucking, you know, everything. They didn't work. These fucking things, these work. And like, people will say to you, my dad's shocked. He thought, "Scott, you're not going to give up smoking." He knew what I was like, because I'm a little addictive little cunt. You know, I've got me, everybody has their own medicine, yeah? And I had a lot of medicine and a lot of addictions over the years. Too many to say, right? But I had a hell of a lot of addictions, right? And yeah, vaping, without a doubt, I would be still smoking. If there wasn't the products like this, or like this, yeah, on the market, I'd be still smoking now. And that's my point, right? You can't get away from the truth. The amount of people that have given up cigarettes along with these, for the safer alternative, Not safe, safer. Right? We're not, you know, we're not gonna like try and sort of say, oh, it's all perfectly great and no risk attacks. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's certain chemicals and flavourings and blah 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 that are not probably good for you, but it's not 6,000 chemicals. It's a few, and maybe a couple might be bad, but they're testing them now anyway. They are in the UK. It's TBD shit. FDA, I don't know what the FDA are doing about testing the juice. I think you're going to have to, aren't you? So yeah, it's going to cost multi-million-dollars or something. The TPD is a couple of grand, I think, per juice. But I've seen them in the shops recently, TBD compliant juices. And for now, that's what we're going to have to sort of put up with. That doesn't mean that we can't fight. It just means, we're going to have to just get it sorted as soon as we fucking can, yeah? Because I don't want to be fanning about 10ml bottles. It's just a joke, isn't it? But anyway, so that was my story basically. And that's how I started vaping. The shock of my Auntie Alison dying, so young, and the shock of my friend having a heart attack so young. Just got to work out how to sort out my other addictions now. I have stopped one. I used to be on methadone, 90 mils a day. Don't take that anymore. I don't smoke crack cocaine anymore. That was a bad drug for me. Doesn't work with me. You're fucking nuts. But don't think any less of me. I don't need people, Yeah, I was a druggie. It was a lifestyle. And you know what? It was quite good. I enjoyed it, yeah? Most of the time. You don't take drugs, right, to be miserable, do you? No, you don't. It's the same as, isn't it? You've got to have some enjoyment, yeah? So that's my vape story. 17 minutes 30. I hope you like it. What you get, right? What you see, yeah, is what you get. Me, just silly fat Scott, messing about and joking and not really giving a fuck about anything. All right, goodbye, everybody.